We are live again. Back in the world of Metal Gear Solid 1. But this time, Twin Snakes. Yes, yes. My original copy. I remember when this game came out, there was a contest on the website to try to get your name on the dog tags in the game, but fortunately I did not win. So, I believe they did that again for maybe MGS3 and 4? I forget if 4 had the dog tags, but... my name is in the credits of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, so there's that. Oh, nice. Thanks for joining us, Mr. American Salamander. We'll just watch the intro here. Yeah, MGS3 is my favorite as well. At least the subsistence version. The vanilla version had a lot of issues, mostly the camera. Yeah, there's a racist. They must patch my name out of the game. Yes, yes. It continues. Yeah, that game doesn't look too bad, but I don't want to give Sony money.
In Alaska's Fox Archipelago was
maybe
attacked and
used,
captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Fox.
Ah, thanks, man.
And
for anyone who's watching, they're not into gaming. Once the gym equipment prices stabilize, I'll be doing powerlifting videos.
They'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Yo, 2 Liter, I saw all your super chats. I didn't think you'd be donating to that, but... Oh, we got Israel Sheckelstein back. I'll have that donation to Israel soon enough.
You're to rescue
through
Chief Donald
the theft of
and the
taxation.
President of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
Wait, what looks too big?
We'll approach the disposal facility.
Not sure what you're talking about. G-Man.
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Shalom. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's one of those big open world games. An open world game really has to hook me for me to actually beat it.
Dispose of it.
So
from there on, you'll have to swim.
I have a couple open world games that I've barely gotten through.
Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander.
Honestly, like when games are like 8, 10, 15 hours.
Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity.
Once it gets past 20 hours, it starts feeling way too long.
His powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and
yeah, I think I'm in chapter 3 or 4 of Red Dead 2.
Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise, Vulcan Raven, Giant and Shaman, and Revolver Ocelot, Specialist in Interrogation.
That game just gets kind of boring. It's too much of a simulation.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 is definitely one of the best, and Assassin's Creed 4 is pretty well done. It's legitimately a classic.
Nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, This is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and Equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a
The
top-secret
Kang's
black
game?
op.
Which
Don't
one is the
expect any
Kang's game?
official support.
The Origin? I'm still trying to beat Origin. I've been live streaming it, but that game takes a while. I don't know when I'll get to Odyssey, but oh, you didn't realize Florence was the city? Shit. Guess we'll do the briefing once again.
It's been a long time, Snake.
And switch the camera right away in
behind
this.
this, Colonel.
Remember how to
Snake.
zoom in.
Straight to the point as always.
Oh, there we go.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
And now Snake has the
I'm
brown hair in
retired
this
from
briefing.
Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you.
You will take these orders.
Colonel Troutman.
Excuse me.
Don't do it, Snake. She's giving you fox dye.
What's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter, the unit's chief medic, an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian.
It's almost as if
I've been sent
Kojima
here
rips
from
off
ATGC.
Hollywood films.
Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry. This injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
Yeah, I heard Odyssey is even
What's
more
wrong?
RPG-like.
Don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. About 5 hours ago, an island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago called Shadow Moses Island was occupied by special ops soldiers.
Only thing I don't like about this version of the briefing is you don't get to see the files that he's holding up on
led by
screen.
members of Unit
So you
Foxhound.
kind of miss out on some of the art.
They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't
Yeah,
met,
she just
they'll launch
injected
a
Snake
nuclear
with some
weapon.
COVID.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Oh, and Valhalla, I have no
Now
idea.
you understand how serious
Can't remember
the
if Origin
situation
has
is.
any. Not a lot.
You have two objectives. First, infiltrate
Yeah, I
the
have
nuclear
no
weapons
interest in
disposal
playing that.
facility and rescue the two hostages. They are DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and Kenneth Baker, President of Armstech.
Yeah, see, on the PS1 version, it
Those
shows their
heavy-duty
faces up on
hostages.
screen, but you just can kind of see it through
You're to
the
investigate
camera.
whether or not the terrorists have the ability
like
to
it that
launch a
way.
nuclear strike and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Viking tailing missions, yeah. That'd be
Well,
pretty
you
silly.
can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Vikings don't tail, they pillage and plunder. Then again, that's what pirates do, and Ass Creed 4 was full of tailing missions. Alright.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So, someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie.
He said penetrate.
What's the insertion method?
Yo, what's up, Ikari?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach.
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch.
Same as a torpedo. Only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV...
I like
gets
how
as close
Snake
as it
delivers
can,
the
dispose
swimming
of it.
in
From
sub-zero
there on,
water
you'll
here.
have to swim.
It's better than the PS1.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Sounds more
Don't
angry.
That suit represents
You want me to
the
swim
latest
in
advances
sub-zero
powerful
Alaskan water.
technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island.
On the PS1 version, he just kind of says that nonchalant.
Target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and Equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect...
Yeah, I'm
any
kind of looking
official
forward to
support.
playing MGS2 on Xbox. I just played it for like 10 minutes when I bought it. But yeah, gonna be interesting. Hey, welcome, Benmu? Benmu. Is that a take on Shenmue? Yeah, David Hayter doesn't really have the range. You know, everyone is upset that Kiefer took over the role, which, yeah, that did kind of suck, but honestly, I'm in the camp where I feel like Big Boss never should have been voiced by David Hayter. They should have used the voice actor that played Big Boss in, I believe, MGS4. Like, they should have established that right away. Hey, Nightfall.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Yeah, G-Man. I actually have 2 Duke controllers and 2 of the smaller ones, the S. I was tempted to just use the Duke on stream for the memes, but we'll see. It's pretty uncomfortable for me. Mainly the button placement. The white and black buttons are like way up near the top. But I just got those controllers for the memes. It was the I am done video that I posted. Yeah, he does sound like Christian Bale in Dark Knight. I like this part because Naomi's like trying to grab his cigarette the whole
Who are
time.
you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The president of the
Yeah, I didn't
United
buy the
States.
Xbox original until after the controller S came out,
there's a
so
lot of crap
I never
hitting
really
fans
used the
in the White
Duke
House
in its
basement.
heyday. I just bought it afterwards.
No. At this point, they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear war,
Yeah, Kari,
shouldn't they issue
the
a
controls
CID?
aren't too bad on
Not yet.
MGS2 on
The Secretary of
Xbox.
Defense
I thought
has
it would be
operational
worse.
Control and
but
is
it's
fully
fine.
aware of the situation.
Completely
After you
playable. It's
infiltrate,
just different.
If you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities,
The only real
COG will be
downside
issued.
with the
Well,
Xbox
they haven't
version is
relocated
some
to
of the
the
areas
nuclear
have
shelter
more
under Mount
slowdown than
Washington.
PS2.
I
but other than
suppose there
that,
isn't
it's
that
fine.
much reason to worry. Yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes, and so is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA?
What?
I
Grumble.
have a bad feeling about this.
They'll send us
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
Oh, she got his cigarette. I heard that the Xbox One controller is actually pretty good. I've never actually used one though. I kind of want to get an Xbox One controller
We need
eventually
backup
for
from
PC.
a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko.
The only reason I
She'll be
still
providing
want
you backup
Xbox is
by
for
codec.
backwards compatibility. But It's not even real backwards compatibility because you're not actually playing your physical discs. You're just using the disc as an unlock key for a digital copy.
Emergency search team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
Her home in Los Angeles.
California?
California!
That's a lot different than this place.
Yeah, I like the Xbox 360 controller with the transforming D-pad. That actually made it a legitimate controller for 2D games. The original Xbox 360 controller was pretty bad as far as the D-pad.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that the only reason?
I wish I had a better internet connection. I could probably stream this game at 60 FPS.
I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little
not.
old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry.
Yeah, Rockman, I kind of prefer this version in most ways.
I'll be frank.
Obviously, there's things I like about the original, but
Is being held
I
hostage.
choose this version to replay every time.
My niece. Mary.
Oh yeah, thanks. I was a little nervous going in, thinking I wouldn't have enough to talk about, but... I don't think I streamed Tekken 2 yet, but I think I only showed gameplay of Tekken 7. And the original Tenchu, one of my favorite PS1 games as well. Crap, I forgot to refill my water. I'll have to do that before I start the game.
What was your niece doing there?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt, and my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
Yeah, we ended up having plenty to talk about, and probably more, but I was getting burnt out after an hour.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War, and since then I've been watching after her.
I warned her I wasn't an intellectual, so...
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
I barely know you.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar land.
Haven't you had enough of a moody bastard like me?
Yeah, some of the backwards compatibility on
I trust.
like Xbox One X and Series X
Save my niece.
is
Mary.
pretty cool. Like, you can run the original Morrowind at 4K, and it fixes a lot of the performance issues, but...
Alright. But I have two
The
conditions.
fact it's not real backwards compatibility, you're not actually
No more
running the
secrets
data
between
off
us.
your discs.
I want complete disclosure
means
at all times.
They could take it away at any
I'll only
point.
accept
Like,
orders
the
directly
backwards
from you,
compatibility
Colonel.
is
No cutoffs
service-based.
involved,
You
okay?
have to connect to their
Agreed.
servers for it to
That's why I was
download
called.
the game for it
But
to
one
work.
thing.
What?
So that kind of turns me off. I like when backwards compatibility can use the data on your
I'm
disc.
not a colonel anymore.
So
Just a retired old warhorse.
yeah, I said I barely know you, and you're like begging me for like a shout
I
out.
understand. Colonel.
We don't really go way back. Yeah, the Colonel kept Snake in the dark, but it was because they had Meryl or whatever. I think that was the reason. It's a movie. Kojima games are a movie. No, I didn't buy Ghost of Tsushima. If I did ever stream it, it'd be when it's super
Is she
cheap.
part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows
Yeah,
more
there's-
about those men than anyone else.
I'd probably want to buy that used if I could.
So, she's used to seeing men naked.
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse, I am a scientist.
She's a strong,
By the way,
independent scientist.
What was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Did you
Not just
let
one kind
Naomi
either.
go
There are
afterwards?
different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and
I
sugar.
can't remember. I think there's
Now I
briefing
don't have to
files
worry
in
about
MGS2 that touch on that.
I also put some
so
nootropics in there.
Say
I can't
what?
remember exactly what happened with her.
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make
Don't
me
expect
smarter, huh?
consistency in the Metal Gear Solid story. It's full of plot holes.
Yes. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I love buying consoles that are walled gardens. You have to pay to use your own internet connection. That's really great. Even games that are like peer-to-peer, you have to pay for online. I don't even know if I'd want to pay for games that have servers, to be honest. I don't like online gaming that much to even pay for it. Like, I'll play it if it's free, but that's about it. ASMR, I have no interest
The
in
chief
it, really.
of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company.
I don't get why people like it, but
What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal
maybe I'm
facility?
not autistic enough.
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not
I
privy
think,
to that information.
That female ASMR
Do we know
is
exactly
kind
where they're
of
being
simp
held?
bait. I think a lot
The
of
DARPA
those
chief has also
dudes
been
watch
injected
it
with a
because
mini
they're just like
transmitter.
simping for the
As you get
female.
closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Yeah, I'm fairly high functioning.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
The briefings in MGS4 are
They
pretty
say they
cool as
do.
well.
They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Amen, swag. That's right, man. It's so funny that you said that. That shit
afraid
made me
so.
laugh.
At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
I wasn't
Is there
expecting
some
that.
anti-device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Amen, swag. That's
Yes.
right, man.
Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses
Oh, yeah,
a
I'll get to
discrete
MGS4.
detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The
I don't
safety
think I've
control
ever
system built
played
into all
MGS4
nuclear
on my
weapon
channel.
systems. But even so, we can't
be
rest
wrong.
easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
Is it just me, or
But
is the
even if they
soundtrack
have a
here
nuclear
better?
warhead, it must have been
Yes.
removed from its missile.
Some
All
songs
missiles
on
these
Twin
disposal
Snakes I
sites
do
are
like
supposed to
better
be
than
dismantled.
MGS1, but
It's not that
others
easy to get
I
your
don't.
hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true.
There's a
Since the end of the
caution
Cold War,
theme
you can get
on the
anything and pay the
heliport
money.
that I really like. Nice ambient track. Yeah, Dork Ninja. He's a sad, sad person. He also litters. I own MGS4, but my PS3 got Yellow Light of Death. That's what happened to mine as well. But luckily I got my fat PS3 repaired before they stopped
How well
repairing them,
armed
so
are
I still
these
have my
terrorists?
backwards
I
compatible
know there was
one.
an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
But yeah, it sucks MGS4 is stuck on PS3. It's got performance issues.
about their
It's like
battle
sub
experience?
720p. Like it needs
The 6 in
it
charge
needs
are
like a
plenty tough.
remaster. That would be
After
great.
all, they're foxhound people.
Hey, you're gonna make me blush.
The others are next-generation
Yeah,
special forces.
I think Snake
They're not your
probably
average
would
grunts either.
beast out on Raiden. Raiden's a scrawny dude, and Snake is a bit more ripped. Plus, he's got the big boss genes. What made
what
me
exactly
want a
are they
PC? I've always been a fan of
A
PC.
person's remains.
My first PC was a
That's right. To be more accurate,
a Voodoo Banshee, which was like an offshoot of the Voodoo 2. I think I had an AMD
Why would you want
K62
that?
450 megahertz
Terrorists need
processor,
them. You see, these
and
next
maybe
generation
like
special
64
forces
gigs
have
of
been
RAM.
strengthened through gene therapy.
So
Genes? Strengthened?
I would play
heard of the
games
Human
like,
Genome Project.
you know, Quake 1,
They've
Quake
been
2,
mapping the human genome. and they're
Jedi
nearly
Knight,
finished. Following up on this research,
Carmageddon,
the military has been working towards identifying those
Doom,
genes,
obviously,
which are
and,
responsible for making effective soldiers.
some other good ones. Kingpin, Life of
genes
Crime
that
was
do
pretty
that.
good.
Yes, and using gene therapy, they're able to
I
transplant
couldn't really
those
run
genes
Quake 3
into
engine
regular
games on that
soldiers.
rig. Just barely run them.
Therapy.
And then for a while, I didn't have a gaming PC until like midway
With
through
gene
Xbox
therapy,
360
it becomes
gen.
easy to remove genes that cause sickness and disease.
Yeah,
Or,
Kingpin was a cool
alternatively,
game.
To splice in
Also
additional
played
genetic
Diablo
material.
1.
In other words, we can
Putt Putt
overcome
saves the
all
zoo.
sorts of
Those
genetic
Putt Putt
diseases
games.
and at the same time add
So
genetic
meme-worthy.
characteristics as desired.
Okay, and so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able
Well,
to
Nightfall,
isolate and
you're
identify those
you're
soldier
acting like
genes.
we're close buddies and shit. You're being
And in order to do
disingenuous.
that, it's
Yeah, I
helpful if
know
you can
you,
study the
but we
genetic
don't
information
talk.
of one of the
so
greatest soldiers
that's
ever.
really weird, man.
One of the greatest soldiers ever.
The man they called the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss?
Big boss.
We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his
Too
incredible
busy tripping
combat
on
skill.
nostalgia.
So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
Shit, Rockman.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryochamber. His genetic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military.
Yeah, you're gonna get triggered by all
His
this
body was
gene
burned
talk again.
severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
Oh, heck, it's like some kind of dinosaur.
This
theme
playthrough will
park.
probably go a
And you're
little
gonna put
faster.
these genes into soldiers?
We'll
Yes,
see, though.
we'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience.
Shit.
We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't hand over his body. It's more strategically important than any weapon of mass destruction.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
Sons of Big Boss.
Big Boss.
Have you guys ever seen the prank call series, China Man? It's some random Chinese dude's voice that they use to, like, troll people. Look up China Man prank calls. It's pretty good shit. Yeah, later.
Tell me about these next
good
generation
shit. Look it
special
up.
forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with.
Race isn't real
They were
when
part of Big
whites
Boss's
want to
private
identify
guard.
as
And after Big Boss went
having
down,
their own culture
the
and
military
nation.
just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Soldiers of the video game generation, huh?
They're
Don't
just
forget
like
they've
me.
all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them
Yeah,
excellent
Kojima
soldiers.
games are just
Not
pseudoscience.
just because they don't have much
It's
experience.
ridiculous.
I thought international law banned the military use of genetic therapy.
Yeah, Rockman,
Yes,
it's kind
But
of
those
silly.
are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting
Gamerkin.
thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
How can an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
Fine,
But
upstanding.
they all took part in the uprising?
No. Several people
Yeah,
didn't
MGS3
show
is
up
my
on the day
favorite
of
as
the
well.
exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Yeah, MGS3 did have
Apparently,
a
they
007
consulted
vibe.
classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that, even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process
Never
is
really got
almost
into Ghost in the
completely
Shell.
automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 100.
I think I've watched a couple episodes of the TV series.
Even
or
the existence
anime,
of this
whatever.
genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We had been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind
Yeah,
closed
in the
doors.
original game, Snake looked a lot different in the briefing. Oh, yeah, it looks more like casual. It was more like, yeah, he was a prisoner. And this just looks like, oh yeah, he's just casually hanging out. Ah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Glad we had plenty to talk about
High-tech
during
Special
that.
Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise.
And welcome,
They're
Alistair.
every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
Actually, I do have the Game Boy.
There are 6
Ghost-
members of
Ghost
Foxhound
Babel or
involved
Babel,
in this
however you say
terrorist
it.
activity. Psycho
I haven't beaten it,
Mantis,
though.
with his powerful
A good friend of
psychic
mine like
abilities.
donated it to me.
Sniper
Wasn't even expecting
Wolf,
that.
the beautiful and
And a bunch of
deadly
other MGS
sharpshooter.
Merchandise.
Decoy
Really nice of him.
Octopus, master of
Even gave me
disguise.
the Metal Gear Solid 1 premium pack, the Japanese version. Really awesome. Really nice guy.
Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman,
Here's where he's looking
and
at the
Revolver Ocelot,
Foxhound
specialist in
people, but you can't
interrogation
really
and a
see it
formidable
because of the
gunfighter.
angle. I preferred when they showed it up on screen.
Sounds like a bunch of cartoon characters.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
Yeah, some guy chimped out because right after my video blew up, I did a live stream of Panzer Dragoon Saga, and some like fan Twitter of Panzer Dragoon got really salty. I can't believe a racist is playing my favorite game.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake, the man who shares your code name. The solid versus the liquid.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was
Like
to
when they
track
show
down
his
and
picture.
destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just
Solid versus the liquid.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
Keep saying penetrated.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it.
His real name's Eli, bro.
Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise, you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems
Got
so.
that cherry coke, boy.
That's why we really need you for this mission.
Surge.
You're the only one who can beat him.
Here you go, Bill. Here's a soda.
Now that
It's a new soda called Surge. Don't spill it.
He doesn't.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
Yeah. Alright, that's it for the briefing.
I need to borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry. Just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
Yeah, whites are not real. They don't exist. Alright. Weird, the title screen music stops after the briefing. That's interesting. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just going to refill my water before we do this, so give me a second. Well, let's get her started. Check the options really quick. Ah, yeah, you can do the quick item select in this, which is really handy. Let me see if I got a New Game Plus save. Let's... shit. I guess we can try this save, see if this... I think this is a New Game Plus save. We'll just do normal so I don't get too held up. I want to get through this pretty quickly. We're going to do the novice radar. It's less annoying to be able to see the radar under vehicles and stuff. Nubian Kangs. I know, Israel. There's much to learn from shitlords.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
No, not yet, Pale Pilgrim. Yeah, the Twin Snakes cutscenes get pretty ridiculous. Some of them I don't like, but others I actually like the changes. I actually didn't mind the backflip off the missile. Come at me, bro.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
There's a couple of cutscenes that annoyed me, though, I forget. Well, not annoyed me, I just felt like they weren't as strong as the original.
Push the pause button, and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive.
Yeah, you have to hit button combos in this to use the codec, because GameCube only has the start button.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Sounds silly when he says, press the pause button and the A button. Yeah, in this version you can mash the action button to stop your O2 gauge from draining as fast. Which is kind of handy. So if I let it go, it drains a lot faster. And then you can get the AP sensor in the water here, which is a Metal Gear Solid 2 item. I'm playing it on my Wii, my original Wii, because I don't have the component cables for GameCube. So I wanted it to be in 480p for this. So yeah. It's so nice to be able to do the slow walking in this version. So much easier to sneak up on people. But You have to worry more about the bodies. Oh shit. That was bad.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Oh.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
Yeah, he must have weights in his boots or something. I don't know. It's just silly because they didn't want to figure out swimming mechanics in this game, I guess. So yes, we have the lockers from MGS2. Always handy. Yeah, I never tried that Mario Soccer game. I do have Mario Tennis on Virtual Boy. There's a side activity in Ghost of Tsushima, bamboo chopping. Sounds like Shenmue 3's wood chopping minigame. Wait for the coast to be clear here, if possible. Oh, that might be a bad idea. Shit. Ooh, that was close. No, I didn't do the original Metal Gear games. I kind of feel like they're too tedious to stream. I'll probably get stuck in them and have to look up a guide, and it'll just take too long. Metal Gear 2 is pretty decent still these days. I actually like this song. Look up the guide and then fake getting stuck. Yeah. I have beaten all those classic games, but it was pretty tedious. Be nice if they remade those, but that will probably never happen. Metal Gear 2 was so much like MGS1. It's clear that MGS1 was kind of a remake of Metal Gear 2 in a lot of ways. Tangerine Dreams. I don't know that one.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti
Metal Gear 1 and 2 might have been made simultaneously. That would be interesting.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16.
Everything about MGS2 was great,
Your way.
other than the fact you're not playing as Snake.
I've already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks
Oh
like
yeah, I don't know if
diversion
that's
got
true.
their attention.
I think Twin Snakes came out way afterwards, if I remember. Like at least 3 years or 2 years, I forget. That would really surprise me if that was the case. Yeah, I actually watched Miracle Mile recently. It's pretty interesting. The ending was pretty grim.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Yeah, the alerts in MGS3 were pretty long.
Crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet.
Yeah,
This is Mei Ling.
Miracle Mile.
She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist.
Now you got the Americanized Mei
As well
Ling
as your
voice here.
Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
her new voice
let's
is
get
more
to it.
accurate to her growing up in the US,
Let me
but
explain about your Soliton radar system.
it's a bit more bland that way.
The bright dot in the middle is used.
But yeah, Red Ice
The red
invited
dots
me
are your
on,
enemies,
supposedly
and the blue cone shape represents
next,
their
or this
field of
upcoming week.
Be careful, Snake. The genome
I haven't heard
surgeons
back
have
yet
highly
to
developed
confirm it,
senses
but
of
I assume
hearing
they
and
still
vision
want
due
me
to
to
their
go
gene
on.
therapy.
Hopefully I still have things to talk
Don't
about. I
see
feel like,
First,
what is there really
I
to
want
say
you to
anymore?
Infiltrate the disposal site.
I'll probably
and
just
look for
repeating the
DARPA
same
chief.
things I
The
said in
DARPA
the
chief was
Mara
injected with the same
Toller
GPS
interview.
transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Hero Snake.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance.
Yeah, I guess it's not a big deal
Monitoring your
repeating it.
movements by radar.
Different audience, you know.
Contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here
Looking forward to
back
talking
up
to
so
Mark
call
Collette
and
as
get
well.
information or
I was
advice.
introduced to him
I've
through
also
the
enjoyed the
Russell
lesson
Brand
Contact
video,
me if you want me to say
where
your current
Russell
status.
Brand made
Our
him
frequency
made
is
himself look like the
140.96.
complete brainlet that he
It's
is.
a dedicated frequency for saving data.
Mark just ended up
forget
looking
it.
like the intelligent one there.
Except for your binoculars. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself...
Yeah, look up that video. It's
Well, if
pretty
you make it
good.
back in one piece, maybe I'll let you.
Russell
go
Brand
straight
tried to totally smear him, and
By the way,
he just ended up
sorry to
looking like
disappoint
the
you,
idiot.
but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you?
And then at the end, I think he got some like civil rights lawyer or some shit to
Stomach
like
acids.
give him confirmation that he won the debate or whatever. It was really fucking stupid. And if you look at the comments, everyone's like, "Yeah, Russell Brand looks like an idiot here."
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest
he's
way,
just-
but
he's
there's too
fucking
much risk
stupid.
of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door.
And from MGS2, you can zoom into
What
the
about the airdrop
cutscenes
near the
using the
door?
R trigger.
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Yeah, that video is just a funny little joke. An edgy little joke. Yeah, I know, he is an idiot. That's why I said he looked like the idiot that he is. Alright, I might have to get caught during this area because the caution music is one of the tracks I really like. You gotta go this way. They kind of mixed it up. You gotta go from the bottom to the top to avoid the spotlights. You can also shoot out the spotlights in this version. Ooh. I guess we'll do the same thing again, where I don't pick up the SOCOM.
A surveillance camera.
An Anglo. Surveillance camera. Oh. Ooh, I thought I'd get spotted there. Stun grenade. Let's use chaff, fuck it. And when you're leaning on walls, you can lean around the corner. You can move the camera around, which is really helpful. That's from MGS2 as well. Any Ecelab popular with roasties is an instant avoid. Alright, let's continue. Is that the SOCOM? I better not pick it up if it is. That might be the SOCOM. Let's get caught. So we can hear that glorious caution theme. Evasion. It's taking so long. There we go.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's just get out of here. I think they'll throw grenades into the vents. Yeah, I really like that caution theme. It's good shit. And you can heal when you're at low health by going prone or crouching. Beavis Jones. We went skeet shooting in the UK. Nice.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about
Grumble,
the situation
grumble.
here. I thought I might be of some use.
This is the
You know what
GameCube
I'd
version.
rather have in a foxhole than
I'm
you.
playing it on the
Well,
original Wii,
I know
though.
lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow, and that's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side, too. Times the males will kill and eat offspring that are not their own.
To ensure the survival of
AK
their own
or
genes,
AR?
right?
Yeah. Pretty brilliant.
I don't know which one is actually better, but I'll just go
that
with
means
AR.
there must be an
'cause
exit
Merc
somewhere. Follow the mice.
This part, when you go in the water, you gotta mash the button or you'll drown. Drains really fast if you don't. Just follow the mice. Yeah, guns are bad. Just call the police. You don't need a gun. Call the police, but we're gonna defund the police. Fucking brainlet take. Oh shit, I think I forgot to do... Hold on, let me try to do this little Easter egg here. Just a little extra cutscene. Go ahead and use... Oh, my rations are frozen. Better warm them up. Let people burn down your business. You don't need guns. Yeah. Don't even call the police. Just let people kill you and rob you. It's what you deserve, white boy. Alright, so here's a little hidden cutscene that I didn't know about till this year. I think it's over here though. In Minecraft.
Were all the SOCOM pistols unloaded?
Yeah, but there was a little problem.
What is it?
The security on the door was broken.
So the door is still open? Second floor where?
The east side room.
We better fix
I guess
it
they
before
just
the
put this
boss finds
cutscene
out.
in so you know where to get a SOCOM in
Yeah,
this
but
area.
that's nothing.
Kind of pointless.
They spotted
but...
an intruder outside.
Really? Maybe we'll finally get to see some action.
Yeah, but we better do something about that door.
Let's put in an order to have it repaired.
Alright, let's continue. Huge, humongous water bottle, yeah. Forget how much this holds. This is a 40-ouncer. ADL has in Minecraft on their slide. Of course they do. They have the frickin' OK hand sign as well. You're an AK guy. ARs are better for the money. Yo, welcome. Welcome back, Rojogan. Rojogan, have you ever tried DMT? I just use like a, I think it's a Brita water filter. It's not really the best kind to use from what I heard, but that's all I got. Beat ya. Machine elves? Yeah, I heard about that.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that
Twin
you can
Snakes is a
take
cool
down
game, so
somewhere
have you
around
ever
there.
tried DMT?
Try to find it.
Alex Jones would like to know your location. Shit.
Who's there?
Nope, there it is. At least I can stop him from radioing. There, see? That is so much more handy. But now I'm bleeding, so I'm leaving a blood trail here. There we go. Oh shit, this guy's probably gonna see the body. That's okay. I'll get you too, bitch. Oh no. If this was on a harder difficulty, he would be able to see a little farther, but...
Who is that?
Oh shit. Hit the wrong button. If they bring up the radio... See, I waited a little too long there. Then they wonder what's going on. I'm leaving a blood trail. I need to go heal up the blood. Oh. Yeah, that's what I heard about AKs as well. Although, is the same thing true about ARs now? I'm not sure. Continue. Gotta get the SOCOM. So we'll get the special cutscene without the SOCOM. Oh, you gotta hit the button twice to make the elevator come faster. Americans and your freedoms.
Look at the radar! It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him!
Nice little reflection effect in the floor. Pretty cool. So nice having the roll maneuver in this one.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder. Approach the ladder
thanks.
and press the action button to climb it.
Thanks for teaching me how to use a ladder. Oh, get in there. I think there's a ration. Yep. For some reason they let you go further back into this vent than you could on PS1. I forget if there's a item back here. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 Remake has, like, reflections, but they look kind of, like, noisy. The reflections back on the PS2 generation are basically just polygons underneath the floor or the surface that it's reflecting, whereas, like, recent games, I believe it's called screen space reflections, and those don't look quite as good, but I guess they're more of a actual reflection rather than just a doubled up world. And that's what ray tracing fixes, is more accurate screen space style reflections, pretty much. Alright, I guess we'll do the Meryl in her panties Easter egg again. Got a license for that spoon, mate?
Kinda damn cold.
I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Oh, that's right, you can get the M9 tranquilizer in this one. Forgot about that. Yeah, you cannot be attracted to biological females anymore. It's illegal. Unless it's another female. Johnny sounds like a nerd. Nerds.
A woman. Not him.
No woman. I don't know if I'm a legend. I didn't really do all that much. Harder to see through the grates in this, so the Easter egg is a bit more pointless, but we'll do it anyways, I guess. The Uzi is the best. Kids get wedgies in American schools. I never had to deal with that. Go and heal Snake up. Oh, wrong way. Oh, there's a weird noise. I can't hear it. Oh, that's right. It takes less time for the panties to show. They kind of sped up the Easter egg here. Is she doing yoga? She's doing Kegels. Alright, let's do it one more time. Let's see a different position. Then that's enough perving for today. You can't have pervy Easter eggs in Japanese games anymore, though. I think Kojima apologized for his portrayal of women after the whole Quiet thing in MGS5. He's like, something like, I pledge to make women, you know, less sex objects or whatever. And then we got an ugly-ass female character in Death Stranding. She do downward dog, I'm gonna go to horny channel. Alright, what's she doing now? Oh, her... Oh, that's right. So every time you leave and come back, her pants are back on. Now she's just like doing the splits. Alright, let's do it one more time. I'm just curious. Comments always deliver. Yeah, Death Stranding was pretty bad. I mean, Kojima made an open world game, but there wasn't even a day to night cycle in it. It's just like perpetually daytime in an open world game. That's just so freaking lazy. I thought that was lazy back on like Xbox 360 with Assassin's Creed 1. I mean, at that point we had already had Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask with real-time day-to-night changes. It's like, it was really bad. I don't even know if there was a storyline explanation to that. Alright, this is the last one, and we'll just move on. Yeah, she's... hold on. Need a better angle. Now she's just like doing... what are those called? Like lunging push-ups or whatever? Yeah, there it is. She's wearing granny panties. Boring. Yeah, I've not played Warcraft 3. I've only played Warcraft 2. I mean, even some of the RPGs on NES and Super Nintendo had day-to-night cycle. Cobra position? Okay.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
Yeah, I heard Reforged was bad.
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Is he voiced by a white guy?
To launch a nuke.
What are you
I never actually looked up the actor.
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll
really
launch
shaky.
a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
He doesn't even look a whole lot like Sigint from MGS3.
It's possible. They...
Yep, they changed Gray Fox to a separate actor in this one. I actually preferred the old Gray Fox voice.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story.
Bro, you can't change a white character's voice from a black voice actor to a white voice actor.
Type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
Well, you can change a white character to a black character. That's
the
fine.
ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
I don't think these liberals still don't realize that we didn't even mind black dudes in video games until they started to be fucking obnoxious twats about
Metal
it.
Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple.
I don't think they realize how silly they
You're
look.
here at this disposal site.
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
They're fucking
On the
awful
contrary,
people.
it's grown into a huge joint project between arms.
Oh yeah, the wire's pretty good.
We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Yeah, exactly. No one had a problem with GTA San Andreas.
Rex has fallen into
I didn't
the
play
hands of
Shadow
terrorists.
Man until a lot later. A buddy of mine donated a copy to me, the same one that gave me
Metal
MGS
Gear
stuff.
Rex, the code name for
Pretty
the
interesting
Metal Gear
game. I think I streamed it during my Dreamcast
Probably already
marathon.
finished arming the warhead they plan to use.
It's a bit clunky now, but it's
These
interesting.
guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Shut up in there, will ya? Then you had Johnny Suzuki's granddad in Metal Gear Solid 3. No, I don't own that game.
But I
only
thought
Crown.
that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures.
Looked interesting
Some
though.
kind of
It'd be nice to have it
detonation
one
code that
day,
you have
but
to
no, I never
input.
tried.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course.
Cool
There is
old
a PAL.
PlayStation game
It's
based
set
on
up so that you
African
need to
voodoo
input
lore.
two different passwords.
That wasn't
in order to
Shadow
launch
Man,
the
was it?
device.
Shadow Man
There are
had
two
voodoo
passwords.
stuff
Yes.
in it. Oh,
Baker knows
Akuji
one,
the Heartless.
and I
Yeah, I
know
never
one.
tried that.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of
Chris
us needs
voiced
to
the
have a
guards.
password, or there can be no launch. But
Yeah, it'd be cool to try it out.
they found out my password.
You talked?
At this point, I pretty much have every Dreamcast game I
You
want.
can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
There's a couple more I'd
One
like
of
to
the
try.
members of Fox.
Slave Zero.
He has
I think I only
psychic
played the
powers.
demo of Slave Zero.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before
MDK2 was a pretty good game, but I only had
If
the
they
PS2
find out
version
Baker's
for the longest
password,
time.
Yes.
Dreamcast
They'll be
version
able
actually
to
has
launch a
better
nuke
graphics
anytime.
than PS2 for
But there is
a lot of
way
games,
to stop
actually.
the launch.
What?
The card keys.
They always had issues porting
Card
Dreamcast
keys.
games over to the PS2.
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an
I believe
emergency
Dreamcast might have had
Even without
either
the
faster
passwords, you
or
can just
more
insert the
video
card
RAM
keys
than
and
PS2.
engage the safety lock.
Or maybe just a better
if I do
GPU.
that-
I forget what it was.
Yes, you can stop the launch.
But PS2 could push more polygons, I
That
believe.
card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in.
Crash
You need to
Bandicoot
insert
was the
a
first
card
black
into
video
each
game
one.
character.
Okay, 3 card keys.
Oh
Where
god,
they might
Donkey
be keeping
Kong.
Baker.
Oh,
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
Second floor basement.
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using cells in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
this game looks
You haven't
good,
heard
but
any
it
other way to disarm the PAL, have you?
doesn't look quite
From
as
your
good
bosses or
on
anyone?
the HD TV as it
No.
does on my CRT.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorist demands?
That's their
Yeah,
problem.
nanomachines
Has nothing to
explained
do with my
everything.
orders.
Every plot hole is nanomachines.
What about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
YouTube police videos made you think blacks didn't carry IDs. Hey, Timmy. Timmy!
What's that? Hey, what happened?
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's cool having the patriotic alternative audience showing up. Appreciate it. Yeah, Johnny Suzuki's an expert at pooping. Can't breathe. Another St. Floyd once again.
Huh. Dead.
Rip Kang. He needs some milk.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know.
Solid gold.
It looked like a heart
coffin.
attack, but
Oh god.
A heart attack? No!
Colonel.
Now, was it really solid gold or was it plated?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand.
Imagine a solid
this
gold.
counter-terrorist op is
Would
security
have
level
been
red.
a bit too heavy.
You'll need
but-
the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Grab that ration under the bed. Dude was hiding some food. He was hiding the chicken wang. So in this version, you can't look around the door frame to see her out there. They block you from doing that. It's just like an invisible wall, so you can't really do it. Alright, so let's do this. Was his funeral state funded? I don't know.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Strong woman.
Can you shoot?
Meryl.
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed.
Everything is racist.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Everything is racist, everything is misogynistic, and we need to always call it out, or whatever Anita Sarkeesian said.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. That scream is so comical. Run out of ammo really quick. Oh shit, she got him before he could throw the grenades. Got him. That battle's pretty tough if you raise the difficulty up to extreme. Yeah, it's nice you can do the first person aim, but it does make it a little easier. Yeah, it's crazy that developers listened to Anita and catered to her whining. She's not even a gamer.
Who are you?
I think it was proven early on that she's not even a gamer.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
She had a picture of her playing a SNES as a kid. Yeah. I played Super Nintendo once at a family gathering. I'm a longtime gamer. Yep, I guess she was smart enough to make bank off of feminism. I personally couldn't, deny reality in order to make money, though. It's just... I'd hate myself. Yeah, Anita Sarkeesian. She made bank. Yeah, exactly. I have family members that aren't gamers at all, but they played games as kids. Yeah, exactly. Pale Pilgrim.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric
always
interference
the
coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
Yeah, he melted.
That was Mantis.
I guess it was just like a psychological projection. He wasn't really there. Gotta look at Johnny's ass first. Snake's gonna give him an exam. Whoa, that's too close, Snake. Oh god, that's too close. I like when you look, if you look at the reflection is censored as well. I mean, I could be making money from YouTube now, but I don't want to. I don't want to make YouTube or any of this a career. Guess I'm all full up on rations. Oh yeah, now we gotta go do the Ocelot fight. At least I didn't get mixed up this time and go the wrong way. Oh, and look at that. You don't have to have the key card out to open these doors. What a novel concept. Game is a little bit dark. Usually happens when you use an analog video signal on this capture card, but oh well, it's good enough, I guess. Got all them SOCOM bullets. The believe you can go behind this wall here. I'm not sure. It's just another hiding spot. You get caught. Be too white bigot. Then the floors that drop, they actually stay open like that. On MGS1 they close back up. Let's blow open all these walls. Oh nice, I got the M9. So now I have a silenced gun right away. And then in this version, Snake places the C4 behind the back. On MGS1, he places it in front of him. Alright, let's do that Ocelot fight. You're stuck on this part. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forget how long it took me to figure this out as a kid. I mean, back in the day, you had to actually knock on the wall. It's a very subtle difference. Plus, you can see the wall kind of painted over. You can get that Ocelot Easter egg when you blow open the wall. It's kind of tough to do. Let's try. Hard to do without getting blowed up. There, I got him that time. One more wall. Okay, let's just shoot down the gun cameras right away. It's kind of cheap to do this, but why not? It kind of makes the chaff grenades less useful, but whatever. It's nice to be able to permanently disable those. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, it did take me a while to figure out Meryl's code as well. Time for a ridiculous backflip cutscene.
Am I too late?
Chicago.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to
Brainlet gang rise up.
No! Don't touch it!
C4.
I guess we can maybe stop at the same point tonight. We'll get to the Cyborg ninja fight, and then we'll stop there again. Bathhouse Berry.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
Yeah, Snake just gave President Baker COVID.
And you? Special Operations Foxhound.
Here it is.
Revolver. Ocelot.
I believe Patrick Zimmerman might have died, or maybe I'm thinking of the Japanese voice actor.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
Revolver Ocelot. Zimmerman. I don't like that name. Zimmerman sounds like a Hawaii name.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
I love to reload during a battle.
Now I'll show you why they call me.
Exactly, Akari. It doesn't matter. We just gotta push the narrative.
Draw!
We doing it? Wonder if I should try to... Let's tranquilize him. Why not?
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity. Ah!
He screams so loudly. Oh, he does his reflective shots.
I love to reload during a battle. Ah! Ah! Ah!
That scream.
Ah! Ah!
Ah! Sounds so silly. Oh, I'm out of M9. Grab some more. Fuck! Yeah, it's tough to grab those bullets there without triggering it. Without getting triggered. Try to get some headshots as well. Fuck! That is so hard to grab.
You stupid fool.
I'm gonna just try to grab those right away. Get it over with. I wonder if you can use stun grenades on him. Wow, that is really hard to do.
You stupid fool.
You stupid fool. Try again. Okay, I grabbed them, but I think getting hit by the bullet. Try crawling. Alright, let me do that. It might possibly trigger it even crawling, but let's see. Yeah, that might help, actually. Get shot a few times.
I love to reload during a battle.
Ooh, God, that freaked me out, but we got it.
I begin. Let's go. Ah!
I'm wasting I think he starts slowing down when you tranquilize him as well.
To reload during a battle.
Yeah, those headshots are a lot faster.
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber.
I'm wasting bullets again.
I love it.
Alright, we got him this time. Got him. You got the 92 FS.
Just what
Pretty
I'd
cool.
expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight. But
I think you get his dog tags when you tranquilize him.
What?
My hand! The Stars Edition. Damn, that's pretty good. No wonder the stars use it.
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? And like you, I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Yeah, this version had the director of the movie Versus, I guess, some Japanese film director do the animations. Pretty sure. I always wanted a SOCOM because of this game. It's just like my Japanese anime. Yeah, it's just kind of flashy and silly. Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and 4 had some pretty ridiculous cutscenes as well, but this is probably the most over-the-top one. Yeah, the original game was more realistic, if you can call it that. But
who are you?
Even though it wasn't realistic, but...
The DARPA chief told
I like how Snake has a shadow, but Baker does not.
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my
Alright,
question.
cool, Akari. Yeah, I'll probably be...
What about your code? There's no time.
I'll be streaming another hour and a half, maybe.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I
Need a
managed to
Wakanda
resist
game.
Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Schizoid, camera.
You heard him right.
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Schizo posting.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy. So
Get the fuck out of here,
DARPA
Baker,
chief?
with your skirted
Is he
egg-looking ass.
Dead.
What? It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up.
Calm down.
The Black King Beyonce
I just told you I was here
Wakanda
to save
trailer?
you.
No.
I didn't kill the DARPA chief.
So they're making like a female Black Panther movie or something?
Heart attack. Oh, don't be a fool.
Doesn't really surprise me.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane.
Linux and shit.
They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
Great name.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows?
Oh, it's just like a
Maybe
music
they're like
video.
us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good.
Yeah, Baker should be doing backflips off
Let
missiles
these
as
maniacs
well.
start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Wow, that sounds stunning and brave, Ethan.
To override the detonation code, I heard you had them.
Streamed exclusively to Disney Plus, of course.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that...
I just finally watched Song of the South, the banned Disney movie. I don't even get why people are offended by that
As a
movie.
new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
I mean, I know why they're offended, but I think it's stupid.
Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with
Yeah, I don't know the whole story with the
until
Hamilton
I was
thing.
tied up here, that is.
Just never looked into it.
Kodak.
I know it's like a meme at this point.
Yes. She stole her
Yeah, they got rid of the Disneyland
If she
ride
still
for
has
it.
it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
Oh, okay, I'll turn my voice up.
Huh? Oh.
How does this sound?
Sorry. I forgot. Damn! Oh, that's right.
I actually turned it down a bit because I feel like it's been too
Try
loud.
to contact her.
Sounds based.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Oh. You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Need to find that fucking incel nerd.
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how
Are the
to
game
destroy
slightly
Metal
loud
Gear.
as well?
Where
Turn
is
that
this
down
Emmerich?
a little bit.
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building.
That should be a little
It's
better.
north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Watch Birth of
you're
a
wrong.
Nation, the
The
base
nuclear
one.
threat hasn't disappeared.
I don't think
The
I've
threat
seen that.
is more real than ever before. The amount of spent
here's
nuclear
the
fuel
full motion
and
video.
plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real
TRS
way
covered it?
to
That's
use
cool.
it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to
The whole
pretend like
white
it'll
male
go away.
gamer finding.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, I got those Sega
Good
CD
job of
vibes.
storing it. Many of the
It's like I'm playing a game on a CD.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff divers?
Stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of
The original MGS came out in '98, I believe.
for making a bomb. We live in an age where any
Well, we had full motion video since the '80s. I think Dragon's Lair came out in the '80s, and that was like a Laserdisc game.
Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence.
I stole all the muff.
Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Metal Gear! Blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost...
Yeah,
their bid
Nintendo
to
didn't really
produce the
have
US
full
Air
motion
Force's
video
next
until
line of fighter
N64.
jet,
Not a
the
lot
Metal
of
Gear
games, but
system
like
was our
Resident Evil
last
2 on
piece in the
N64 actually had a
That's
full
why we
motion
pushed to
video.
have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
That's
Black Project.
There might have been a couple others that had really short FMV clips, but
budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and
yeah, it was the Resident Evil 2 port on N64 is really
no one
interesting.
can bother you.
Gameplay-wise, it's one of the best as well. It's the first version of Resident Evil 2 to have full analog controls, similar to like Devil May Cry's controls, where you can turn instantly.
Just call it the
Pretty good.
military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your...
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that Pale Pilgrim. That would be
Yes,
interesting
that's
if
about
they
what I'd
did.
expect from a grunt like you.
I'll have to
Here.
look that up.
This is what you came for, right?
Oh, resplitting, huh?
What's that?
That's
optical
interesting. I'll have to
disc.
look that up.
It's all here.
They always make it sound like it's piles of
Main hard
glowing
drive was
uranium.
destroyed
Yeah,
by gunfire.
like
This
The
is the only
Simpsons or
remaining
something.
copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure that
Yeah,
you report this to
you're
Jim.
probably right. I need to look
your
more into
boss.
that. Obviously, like the
I'll give you my
Fukushima
card,
reactor
too.
was really
It'll
bad.
open up all security level 2 doors.
I wonder, I haven't checked up how that Fukushima reactor deal is going. Is it still leaking to this day? I assume it is.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. Oh. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was
Yeah,
that
the
ninja
Stalker
thing?
games were pretty cool.
It looked like you knew something.
That ninja?
I still eat tuna.
This foxhound's dark little secret.
Never really been a fan of tuna.
Secret.
An experimental genome
I like salmon
soldier.
and cod.
You know him?
Oh yeah, we all died.
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound.
Yeah, I'd like to get to the Stalker games eventually. I've played them very little.
You've got to stop them.
You really got to immerse yourself into those games.
My company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't matter existing technology.
Metal Gear itself does, but...
I can't breathe!
Oh, what? What did you do to me?
It's happening again! It's okay, it's a white man. It's fine.
No! It can't be! Those Pentagon bastards! So they actually went and did it!
What are you talking about?
That's pretty interesting, Pale. I'll have to look into that.
Using you for...
Yeah. White George Floyd. Skirted egg looking head ass.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
Aren't there job openings for underwater welders at nuclear plants? They actually have to go into
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack.
like the
in
fucking
large
water.
doses.
I don't know if that's
For example,
true.
potassium chloride or digoxin.
I don't see how they would. That would just
Tell
radiate
without doing
you.
an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you
Colonel!
and me to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold.
Yeah, I was considering underwater welding, but I decided it's just too dangerous. I'm not doing that.
Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Probably just normal welding
Yes.
would be fine.
We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
After I have a couple of non-flipper babies. Yeah. Yeah, I have babies before you do that job. Do I have the... Oh shit, I got the infinite bandana. But do I have the... Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get the ghost to appear this time. I don't know when I can view them, but we'll try to capture some of the ghosts, I guess. Still full up on rations. I'll just use the M9 until I get the silencer. Nice, it'll be interesting to see if Stalker 2 is a decent game that's not woke. Try to hold someone up. I haven't done that yet.
Freeze.
Back him up a bit. You keep hitting him from behind, he backs up.
Help.
Yeah, give me that ration. Give me that. No, I don't really need it.
Help.
I probably already got his dog tags. Yeah, I think you see a glint of the dog tags if he still has them. And if you point at their balls, that also scares them. I'm trying to remember, there's a separate button to lower the weapon because there's no pressure sensitivity in this version. Just drag him away. No, I need to watch Chernobyl. I've gotten recommended that before, but I just forgot. Yeah, I need to check out that show.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Oh, I didn't get this guy's dog tags. Kevin Gordon, so that's an actual fan that entered the contest to get their name in the game.
Don't kill me.
Screw it. Oops. Ah, yes, let's get the FAMAS. Cardboard box. Ooh, we got a FAMAS. And it says FAMAS. Yes, you can still use the cigarettes to see the lasers. Smoking is bad, kids. Don't do it. You should acquire Chernobyl legally with currency. Yeah, I heard iTunes Bay is a great place to get legitimate movies. Alright. Continue. I only got the level 2 card, or level... yeah, level 2. Kick that door. Some more FAMAS bullets. Yeah, this game's definitely a lot easier, especially on normal, but you can make it harder. Some of the boss fights can get pretty difficult on extreme. Speedy says, I thought the FAMAS was in the game because it was easy to model with low polygon count. That might be the case. Yeah, fuck giving these Hollywood companies money. Alright. We'll just go straight up. Yeah, I have the Mad Max game. I played it for maybe like 8 hours. Still got a ways to go in it. It seemed pretty good though. If there's any... I don't know if I can open this door yet. Let's just tranquilize this guy. Got him. The chaff grenade here. I guess they moved the position of the cardboard box. It used to be in this room, but it was down with FAMAS. I guess they thought it was more essential, so they put it down there rather than making you go up to this optional area to get it. Got him. Oh, they're radioing in. Luckily, if you knock them out like that, it doesn't raise an alert once they're found. They just kind of wake them up and that's it. Aha, I got the mine detector. Please respond. I showed you my penis. Please respond. So we're just gonna jump over the ledge here. Another feature from MGS2 that's very handy. I don't think I can go in this room yet. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, got the SOCOM suppressor. We're good to go. Meryl's simp thumbs. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, back of the case on GameCube has her frequency as well. It's hard to see though, it's really dark. Oh yeah, 140.15.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
Yeah, Zatuichi, that's why you gotta use a VPN.
You're not even armed.
I appreciate your help from before.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing ever happens with those letters.
You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
I mean, is there a single case of them actually pursuing legal action against just someone like pirating? I feel like maybe in the UK they've done that, but I don't know if they've done that in the US.
You? Sorry about
I think they usually go after
one of the good guys.
people who distribute them, but you know, just use a VPN.
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookies' eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful.
Meryl is trans.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary
Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know.
Don't worry. You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
I mean, only pay for a VPN if you want to watch Netflix in other regions. That's the only reason people get VPNs.
Maybe I'll ask him personally. But first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But what
I hate when sites block you if you're on a VPN. That's such a dick move.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody's told you
nice
anything,
save.
did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really...
It's funny, because, like, the angry video game nerd videos advertise VPNs now, but he's always like, if you want to watch Netflix from another region, it's like, yeah, that's definitely why everyone gets a VPN.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been test-firing dummy warheads for a while.
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard, anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Netflix is pretty
I was
bad.
captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding.
I don't know what that term means, Zatuichi.
Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack.
I love our greatest allies. I don't know what you're talking about.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No. Not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Huh. Sounds like
something funny's
I
going
have no
on.
idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
I watched a few
Dr.
episodes
Emmerich?
of Narcos.
He should be in the
Couldn't
research
get
lab
into it
in the
very
second
much,
floor
but
basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear
yeah, her
launching
character
program.
portrait isn't that
They'll
bad.
need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
You're right.
She looks very feminine, which triggers me.
Code in time. I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. How do we get to the nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going
Yeah,
with
don't
you.
coom post.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause.
She looks kind of green
in front of your enemy, and it's all over.
Picture.
Good luck doesn't last forever.
And again, I'm
I
colorblind.
don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that with a pull of a trigger I could take someone's life.
It's not like shooting targets in training.
Grumble, grumble.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, you're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now...
She needs to be a Mary Sue and have
If I get
zero personality faults, zero weaknesses.
Let me try to say this another way.
That's a more compelling female character.
Out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
Looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Alright. Oh, gotta wait. Oh, let's equip the silencer. In this version, you gotta actually equip it, which is similar to MGS2, I believe. There you go. And then in Metal Gear Solid... Was it Metal Gear Solid 3 or Metal Gear Solid 4 where they introduced durability to the silencers? Yeah, the way he drags them is pretty questionable. Oh, got the ration. I actually needed that as well. Grumble. Come on, Meryl.
Snake,
Okay, it was
I unlocked the
MGS3.
cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry. I'm disguised.
You could also change the rate of the fire of the weapons in MGS3 if I remember.
The way you walk.
What does that mean?
And then MGS4 was
Listen,
really
Snake,
like
the cargo door is like an
a
airlock.
third-person shooter.
It's equipped with
There were so many
infrared
guns in that
sensors.
game, you
Be
could just
careful.
gun your way through the whole
If an
thing.
intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas.
Okay,
Gas.
so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good...
Finna get laid,
Change
cuh.
my mind.
Cuh.
Get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can
Snake is a
figure whether
whole
or
cell,
not I'm cut out
just
to be a
like
soldier.
Leon.
I gotta get my hands dirty.
RE4.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
I've beaten MGS4 a couple times. I like it, but the boss fights are kind of weak. They look cool, but they're not very challenging, or, you know, not that interesting of attack patterns.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
What is it?
You probably can't see them
Yeah,
with your naked eyes, but
Rio
there are
from
infrared beams coming out
Shenmue.
of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas.
Nah, he was
Somehow
definitely a
we've got to
bull
get
cell,
through without
'cause
setting off those sensors.
he had plenty of opportunity. Alright, so normally you gotta use the cigarettes or the thermal, but you can just shoot the extinguisher. It's an MGS2 trick. I don't know why the lasers show up for so long. There's clearly no more gas in the room. Just for gameplay purposes. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to get gassed. I don't think there's wooden doors on this this room, so probably won't survive it.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Let's use the mine detector. Not the swimming pool. Oh, I have no idea what that means. I have no clue what you're talking about. But you probably shouldn't talk about that. The swimming pool arena. Oh, guess I don't need that. We need chaff grenade. Masturbation machines. I can't imagine why you don't like this conversation, Sheckelstein. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I have no idea.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass.
Disavow, disavow.
Send him a message.
Oy vey! Time for another flip.
That's right. You belong on the ground.
I'll just quote Sam Hyde. I'll act like I'm joking, but I'm not.
The snake you are. Come.
Mongolian basket weaving chat. Alright. Ready up the chaff. I'll do the claymore thing again. See, the camera angle's way better here. They show you a forward camera. Aw, shit. Didn't hit him. Come on. Oh, now it hit him. Come on. There we go. Got his treads. I don't know how many times you need to do that. Couple more, I guess. Alright, that should be good. And they added this little thing where you can crawl underneath here. Kinda interesting. Pointless, but interesting. Oh yeah, I think I can tranquilize these guys as well. Let's do that. I don't know, can I do that? Thought I could. Oh, maybe. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I think I gotta throw stun grenades. To get it in there, though. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. There we go. That sound he makes. It's like he can't breathe. We gotta do a pacifist playthrough. Kojima would be proud. Oh, there we go, you can shoot them. Just need the right angle. He's trying to back up though, so he can hit me with the cannon. Oh wait, I should put my rations on so I don't die. My one friend had a lovely time trying to beat Metal Gear Solid 3. I believe on the hardest difficulty and tranquilizer only. Guess it made him rage pretty hard. In Minecraft. There we go.
See how you like this?
Heal up the bleeding. Ah! Oh, I'm bleeding again. Just heal up the bleeding and then use a ration. Do that. Sure where the other stun grenades are. It's hard to get a good angle. Nice clean hit there. I'm gonna get fucking hit. I'm all about pacifism, bro. I don't like killing soldiers in Minecraft. Kind of a tedious method, but I don't know if I've done this on this save game yet. I'm bleeding, but it's fine. Need a better angle. Come on, what the hell? Okay, it's just not hitting him for whatever reason. I don't know why that's not hitting him. I'm running out of rations, though. Now he's just trying to back up. Just need one more shot. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Maybe he doesn't come out unless you... Yeah, you gotta get out of first-person view. Ayo, white boy, I'm gonna finna be taking your house. Shit. Then he ends up killing the guy anyways. It's a good thing I used non-lethal methods. After all, I believe in tasing someone, not shooting them. Yeah, I didn't have much interest in Breakpoint.
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
Well, my pacifism there was just like when liberals say they're all about love.
You would be wise.
In the end, they'll kill you anyways.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away.
General Ivan.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Raven, go back to chugging mouthwash. Oh. Angry Lobert noises. That, we're going back out. I need to get some supplies. Lost all my rations. Not good. Thought I was supposed to get dog tags from tranquilizing that guy, but let's see. I might have already gotten them in a previous play. We're not gonna bother with non-lethal after this. Fuck it. It's too time consuming. I don't feel like doing it this playthrough. think I gotta clean out the analog stick on this GameCube controller. Sometimes it gets stuck up on certain angles. Make sure I'm not gonna get yeeted by more mines. Oh, we got 2 rations. That's not bad. I think I have... Yeah, I got full health as well, so that's not that bad. Not that bad! Alright, that should be good. Yeah, Pacifist Run has been cancelled. We ain't doing that. Kojima pretty much forces you to be a pacifist in Death Stranding. I mean, you eventually get lethal weapons, but it's discouraged by the void out mechanic, I guess. If you don't, like, dispose all the bodies, eventually you just get a game over. So big brain, bro. You can't kill people. Oh, and see, they fixed the thing where you can snipe the guys underneath the door. So you just can't use your weapons anywhere in this area, so... Yep. They fixed that exploit.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't...
That's right, Em.
What?
Amen.
What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah. There's lots of boxes piled up in here.
Amen, swag. That's right, man.
Yes, they're all dismantled.
I beat you to it.
Just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Based Apple replacing the revolver with a water gun. I did not see this coming. Just get past this area right away, I guess. Choke this guy out. Possible. Gah! Ugh. See if he's got any rations. No more assault revolvers. Or, assault hunting rifles. A lot easier to deal with this area on this version. I haven't ate Taco Bell in so long. I just prefer going to an authentic Mexican place. But, oh, I thought right-wingers didn't eat Mexican food. I thought right-wingers just hate everyone who's not white.
Freeze.
Freeze while you're taking a piss. Oops. You always gotta bump them from behind to make them back up. Oops. Alright.
Don't kill me.
Let's go ahead and injure him.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Oh yeah, you can also, you can shoot out their radios. Oh. There we go. It's always fun to fuck with them a bit.
Don't kill me.
Now watch what happens.
Who is that?
Oh, your radio doesn't work? Oh shit. Except when that happens.
It's the enemy. I need...
Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Oy vey! And they've got the riot shields in this one. A little bit of combat for you. I'll just let myself die. I don't want to get spotted, but we'll just have some fun. We'll go out in a blaze of glory. I would skip Taco Bell and just get real Mexican food instead. It's like the McDonald's of Mexican food. Yep, pretty much. Take him out right away. Stuff him in the stalls. He's got anything for me. Wanna shit my guts out? Shit your lungs out? That would be bad. Sounds really bad. I just stuff him in the toilet. This is fine. Huh. There's a porno mag in the stall. What does it mean? Alright, well, we gotta go do the Cyborg Ninja. This guy needs to take a piss now. Alright, we'll have some fun with this dude. Oh wait, I gotta do the best thing. Oh my god, you can actually see the piss stream in this game. I didn't even realize that. Alright. We're gonna have some serious fun with this guy. Alright, so first, let's see if he's got anything for me. Oh, he's got a dog tag. I didn't return to the gym. That video I uploaded was just an old classic that I thought was funny. The gyms aren't open here, but I'm slowly building my home gym. I've got the bench and a barbell, and I'm waiting for the squat rack to, or the squat cage to ship the end of this month, hopefully. And then I just gotta find plates, so. Yeah, I'm not trying to delay or anything, it's just this fucking COVID shit ruined my plans. I had plans to build a home gym before COVID even happened, so. Help. Oh yeah, we need one final step of the guard torture. And it's the best step of all, if I can do it. Oh no! I don't have the I don't have the C4. The best thing to do at the end is to put C4 on his back. But, oh well. Yeah, I can't intimidate people anymore. Alright, well, we'll do the C4 trick later once we get some more. Let's just move on and... Not sure if I can open any of these yet. Ah, yes, I got the Nikita. Very nice. Gonna need that. Yeah, YMCA, it was cheap, but they're assholes, the powerlifters, so fuck them. Nice. Welcome back, Blackpilled. We're just getting to the end of the stream here. Alright, let's do it. Let's get out of here. Does anyone want to see a stream of the new Paper Mario game? I was thinking of doing that, but I didn't want to interrupt my Metal Gear Solid marathon. Planet Pizza. So once again, we gotta take out the generator. I might just do one stream of Paper Mario and then just get right back on Metal Gear. Just because it's kind of new. I won't be able to live stream new games pretty soon here. There's really... Paper Mario might be the last, like, AAA game I buy. There's nothing else I really want. 141.93. Oh yeah, I didn't call Mei Ling at all either.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the...
I think they reduced Natasha's Russian accent in this version as well.
Wall. But how? I can't reach it. Use a remote control.
Oh yeah, a Max Payne marathon would be really cool. I would definitely be down for that. Wait, what is 141.93? I forget. At least they give you Natasha's codec right away, rather than making you find it. Oops. I don't know what that is. It's called Natasha.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Salad Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist.
Yeah, I like pretty much all the Max Payne games for different reasons. 2 is my favorite,
I am
though.
also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team.
So many games I could
happy to
play.
accept.
Not enough time.
We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
Oh, we're almost to 3 hours.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon. The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I.
I would love to play through all the Siphon Filter games as well, but yeah, it's just no time to do everything.
That'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Let's hear a Mei Ling quote as well.
Mei Ling, how can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat.
I don't
They're
remember this
monitoring
one.
from here.
What about it?
Well, anybody can call you if they know your passcode. But how would they get it? It's supposed to be secret.
Can you tell where he called from?
Yeah, I just have to play every game all day long, not do anything else.
But I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
Yeah, there's an extended ending on the highest difficulty. I think I have gotten that in the past. Okay, we'll just save over this one. Taco Bell is okay in a pinch, but I wouldn't prefer it. Oh, she didn't give me a quote. Let's do that again.
What's up, Snake? Good luck, Snake.
Ah, no. No!
The less you maneuver
Sensitive
a
analogs.
remote-controlled missile.
Shut up.
What is it, Snake?
Yeah, I'd love to play through the Hitman series as well, but it's just so many games I'd like to play. Not enough time.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, Nought's had, all spent, where our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful.
Snake playing the girlfriend
that goes
simulator.
for items too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
And I think I forgot to go back and get the gas mask, but it's fine. I can do this without it. After the Cyborg Ninja fight, I'll do all the backtracking in the next stream. The missiles are so much easier to control in this version. Oh nice, I can delay the O2 while I'm controlling Nikita's. I've got like a gnat flying around my face right now, it's kind of annoying. Need to kill that bastard. Gnat lives matter. Oh, I gotta get some air. And I think the cameras stay dead in this version, so this is the only time I'm gonna have to do this. Someone wanted a Fed post? Oh no. No, no, no. Got him! Your oatmeal overflowed? Shit. Oh shit. The Moy head? Oh yeah, the Moy head's still there. Radius reference. Being able to... oh shit. Being able to mash the button to slow the O2 gauge is really handy, and then you don't really need the gas mask as much. Get this, oh, I guess we don't need it. And... oh yeah, they removed the writing on the door here. That's kind of unfortunate. Used to say Hal's Lab, keep out. Dare Boomer. Wear a mask, bro. Yeah, this scene is totally different. Pretty brutal. Slices him in half. Brutal with a 00. Israel. It's great.
Take this!
Oh, bends his fucking elbow backwards. Ouch. Yeah, brutal with the 00. Almost as brutal as Passion of the Christ. Yeah, I'll probably play Metal Gear Rising, because that game's so good, and it's pretty short. I don't know if I'll do Peace Walker and Portable Ops, though. We'll see. Yeah, I don't wear a mask. Fuck that. Examine these bodies a bit. Ooh. Only thing I didn't like about this part is that dude clearly gets sliced in half, but his body just isn't here. Wanted to see the dude who got sliced in half. Alright, let's get this done so I can take a break. Alright, right before 3 hours here. Yeah, they don't require it here, but Walmart is now forcing it nationwide, even in states that don't mandate it. It's really annoying. Mass saved lives, bro. Fucking Beta pissing himself.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh my god, bro! And he slices it in half.
Oh, what next?
Bullets don't even fly in a straight path like that, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, you're that ninja.
They actually fixed that in MGS3, if I remember. One of the cutscenes that they show the bullets tumbling.
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless.
He crying.
I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
Oh, I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want.
Here comes the line.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Another world to battle with you.
What is it? Revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge.
Yeah, he was using the hollow
A
points.
fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you.
Respite? I thought it was pronounced respite, but I guess... I think he said respite in the original, but it's respite.
Alright then. Watch from your box seat.
I need that man. Keep your
God, Nogler. Pick your battles.
Make me feel it. Make me feel alive,
you know,
again.
Don't get arrested, I guess. I don't know at what point we have to say enough is enough, but... Let's get rid of this gun. Oh, I thought I could break the glass, but I guess not. I think only he can break it.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors.
This is highly similar to my Oriental cartoons.
All combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Oh, I forgot to look at the PS1 in this room. And on the PS1 version. In this, they replaced it with a GameCube, and you can see the GameCube screen there. There's also a wave bird. If you go over here, Mario and Yoshi. I think that gives you health. Yeah, it does. How'd he hit me from behind like that? Alright, let's do this. Hey, he keeps like hitting me even though it's not connecting. Makes no sense. Kind of a bad hitbox. Oh, rough. Getting my ass beat. Get my ass beat by the fucking Green Ranger. I do like the front kick is cool, but the roundhouse is more effective because it's wider range. I'm bleeding all over the place. Yeah, his hitbox can hit you from behind as well. From behind him. You just kick the magazines. And you can even attack in first person with the punches. But it's not very effective. I'm doing bad. Yep, got to the ninja, so we're getting ready to end this. Hurry up and catch me. Look at that. Look at that. Try throwing him. And he just rolls out of the throw. Wait, we got a knock on the... Anything else you can do fun with him?
I'm here, Snake.
It does stun him. Oh, you can actually hit him while he's stunned, though. Hurry up and catch me! Oh, he's doing the teleport shit now. This guy just doesn't deliver the hurt me more line as well as the original. Just sounds too subdued.
That's it. I remember that punch.
He's about to spurg out. Yeah, he is.
Do you remember Snake? The feel of battle. The clash of bone and sinew.
Yeah, shooting that with a FAMAS refills your health really fast, but then you get punched in the back.
That's good, Snake. Hurt me more.
Oh! Wow, that was pretty good. I like leaned against the wall to avoid it. Oh, I got stuck on him. got him, guys. We got him. No, I'll probably beat it in 3. I'm stopping at the same point as last time, so it'll be 3 streams most likely. I think they make you switch the discs earlier in this version, if I remember correctly. Oh, glad you like the Laura Tyler stream. I'm glad it turned out well. I'm still debating if I'm gonna play Peace Walker. I may possibly skip that in Metal Gear Solid 5. And Portable Ops, I'll probably skip. We'll see. I'll consider it. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Acid. I've never actually beaten those, even though I own them. Couldn't really get into them because they aren't really canon to the story, so I was just kind of not that interested. They're cool games though, especially the second one. Alright, it's going full spurt.
Not again.
Yeah, we should just wait on Peace Walker and do it co-op. That would be more interesting. I'll just do 1 through 4, and then maybe I'll do Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and 5 later.
What's happening?
Oh wow, we're up to 30. And it's about to end. Yeah, we'll see. When I was in college. Yeah, they removed the part where you have to hit him a final time while he's spurging out. I want to watch you wait for the helicopter. Alright, Saint.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You yourself in Zanzibar land.
Yes.
Exoskeletor, Black Man, go
He's
burr.
still alive.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
I might do Metal Gear Solid 5, but I'll just quickly go through the storyline missions in my complete
An
save.
explosion in his lab.
We'll do that after.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently for
We'll just do 1 through 4, and then maybe we'll do the rest of the big boss games after that.
And that was Gray Fox?
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a
They just used keto. They changed their genetics with keto. I knew where that was going.
Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
What happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record said he died in an accident.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
You're saying he's just living off his will to fight?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again.
Yeah,
I know
it was.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Ever seen the Homeland 4chan episode? I don't think so. Yeah, David Hayter's a complete cuck, but he's a leaf. What do you expect?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone?
Yeah, you would have to do that before they were born, exactly.
Come on, get out. We can't stay.
But remember, nanomachines, son. Nice, Thomas. You're gonna have some more fun.
You're the Metal Gear Rex chief engineer.
Thomas is gonna have some more fun.
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh. So you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Thomas woke up one day and he's like, I think I'll have some more fun.
Are you hurt?
Disgusting.
I'm okay.
Yo,
I just
2 liter.
twisted my ankle a little.
The Rasta of Yahweh.
Well, that's all. It's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
What's Metal
Meryl is 3D. Otacon is above such thoughterry.
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
2 liter has shape-shifted into his Rasta form.
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to
Once again, here we are, shape-shifting.
Aren't they just trying to use the TMD missile module to launch a disabled nuclear warhead?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing.
Yeah, Snake lifts him straight off the ground in this one rather than just grabbing him.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
I think they show Zone of the Enders footage in this version rather than Police Knots. And there's the Zone of the Enders 2 poster in the background there.
No. All the armament was built by a separate department.
I've never actually beaten a single Zone of the Enders game.
The main unit.
President Baker.
First one was kind of weak,
Yeah.
but the second game's awesome.
I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire
Yeah,
bullets
it's pretty
at
silly.
extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but...
Yeah, the nuclear deterrent stuff is more important than the giant walking mech.
Yeah, but that's not...
Although I think the difference with
Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles. Then they
Shagohod and MGS3 compared to the later ones is that the walking ones could go over mountains and shit. And Shagohod had to have a runway to shoot its nuke off.
National Labs was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion
More full motion video.
and supercomputers.
So they developed a
Looks
new
really
type of
choppy.
nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers.
Yeah, Dead Rising had that pacing where you fight different bosses.
Test everything in a virtual
It's the typical classic
theoretical.
go through a level, fight bosses kind of thing.
This exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do?
Yeah, Dead Rising 1 is a classic.
If the terrorists launched that thing? No.
Yeah.
Damn! Damn!
Damn.
I'm such
Yeah, 15-minute cutscene.
It's all my fault.
MGS2 is super loaded with cutscenes as well.
My grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father? He was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb.
Okay, Japan, we get it. You're afraid of nukes.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
Well, MGS4 at least had a pretty awesome Metal Gear section where you pilot it and fight 2 Metal Gears. That was pure fan service.
That's only an anime.
That's only an anime.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together.
He crying.
Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Life just isn't like my Japanese animes.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower. But it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the base's control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me.
Otacon probably looks at some anime character with long hair and is like, he's just like me.
Link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
Man who gave the Manhattan Project info
I'll
to
show
the
you
Russians.
the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
Ever seen the Progressive Arthur
You'll
memes?
need me if you're
No, I
gonna
haven't.
destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by Kodak.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Grumble.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja.
Oh, Arthur Morgan.
Foxhound was gonna use them, but...
I thought maybe you were talking about Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Yeah, the gecko were actually useful for, like, battlefields.
The engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close. There she is. Oh no! Damn, they spotted me!
Meryl, what happened?
See, I'm such a boomer. When someone said Arthur, I assumed they meant Ghosts and Goblins and not Red Dead.
Some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green
Are you
uniform
winning,
as
son?
the terrorists.
I like the meme where the kid walks in on his dad. I forget what the dad was doing, but he's like, "Are you winning, Dad?" I think he was playing solitaire or something on the
There's
PC.
only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's secure.
Okay, yeah, I did remember it right.
You're not in pain.
Are you winning, Dad?
Huh?
You feel okay?
Arthur the Aardvark.
you?
What's wrong? You get all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. Just glad you're okay.
You're not being targeted by Fox. Die.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
Here it comes.
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
I kind of want to get that PS4 version of Zone of the Enders 2 at some point. But
They did.
only for like... It was on sale for like $12, but I missed out on it.
Yeah, that's what all scientists
I don't want to pay a
say.
lot for it.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Sounds like an excuse.
Calls himself an otaku.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has progressed because there is war. And because of scientists' greed, weapons of mass destruction were born.
Japanimation.
I won't take part in murder anymore.
I'm not the biggest Japanese anime fan, but I like some.
All I want from you is information.
Akira's really good animation.
Base. Ask me anything.
It looks amazing still.
This place.
Fist of the North Star is meme-worthy.
Camouflage.
I like Initial D because of the memes.
If you need ammo or
I need to watch
rations,
Evangelion at some point, but
I'm on frequency 141.12.
Berserk, of course, was really good, but Berserk is tough to get into because it never fucking ends. I think I've only gotten through like the Golden Age arc and then some of the one after that. It's like I don't have the willpower to go through that much fucking manga. Alright, let's check out the Easter eggs one more time. Even though we already did it. We shot Yoshi. Shoot that. Oh. Zone of the Enders. Can I break the GameCube? I think you can just hit it, but it doesn't break. Hit the waveform. I break the GameCube screen. Aha! Let's just go out here and save, and then we'll call it quits here. Yo, welcome back, Jog and Hammer. I'm just about to end this.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort.
Yeah, Nintendo is pretty bad with their Nintendo
Einstein
tax
said it another
bullshit.
way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of CMU or Princeton like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped.
I've got a pretty decent GameCube collection, but there's just not a whole lot of games on it to begin with.
There's at least one person whose life has gotten better as a result of your invention.
Yeah, this is 3 deep. No, this is 4 deep, 6 me.
Kodak, I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this.
Thanks, Snake.
Yeah, I've never seen all those animes by the Spirited Away guy. I forget his name. Pretty popular, I guess. Alright, that should be good. How long is this stream? 3 hours and 25 minutes. Pretty much the same length as the first one. Yep. Thomas, GameCube was pretty good, it just needed more games. It probably had the second best graphics of that generation. Just under Xbox. The problem was the discs, really. The lack of DVD made it kind of rough. They had to split a lot of games into 2 discs. Nintendo always seemed to have that issue. Like, the only one that didn't really have that issue was the Wii, because that at least had DVDs, but then they went to Wii U, and Wii U had some, like, Blu-ray hybrid disc that was, like, 25 gigs. And now they're using carts, which I like with the Switch, but the carts are expensive to make in larger sizes, so then companies cheap out and make it like half digital. It's always been a thing with Nintendo, like they don't just pick a good storage medium that's cheap and a lot of space. But I do like the cards. I would actually prefer cards to Blu-rays. They last longer, they're more durable, shit like that. So Delta Force Land Warrior was my PC game. Oh, I don't think I heard of that one. Oy vey, Speedy, delete that comment. Oh shit. I don't know what he meant by that. Yeah, that game sounds familiar, but a good Wignat simulator, yeah. Yeah, glad you guys enjoyed. Maybe we'll do another stream tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, I might do just a little bit of that Paper Mario game. So, alright, thanks to everyone who joined as usual, and we'll probably see you tomorrow. Alright, peace out everyone.